welcome to another video for Acne Awareness Month. I am just chilling with my blanket with all of the cat toys behind there. And even though July is not Acne Awareness Month was June, we're making it July. So that's what's up. And today I wanted to actually talk to you and just have a discussion. Because there's a lot of things when it comes to acne and treatment in general, even if it's not acne, if it's rosacea or whatever skincare issue you're having, it can be really hard to communicate with dermatologists. And a lot of times I've noticed, I've been to so many dermatologists in my life, I've noticed a lot of them don't actually give me the care that I feel like I need. Because when you think about it, a dermatologist, you're paying them to try to help take care of you. They shouldn't be, trying to rush you through or quicken up their time because you're the one who needs help. You're coming to them, you're paying them to spend time with you. So this video is going to be a couple of different things. Basically, I just want to talk to you, share my opinions. I'll be reading a lot of the comments and I want to see what your experiences have been with dermatologists. I feel like dermatologists don't always listen, and I feel like we need a way to tell them. There is actually a survey online. Acne PSP is an organization from the UK, and I personally love what they're doing. They're basically trying to reinvent the way doctors look at acne. Because right now doctors look at patients and they're like, okay, here's a prescription. They want doctors to actually focus on acne and learn about it and understand their patients better. I took the survey and basically they're asking you, what are your questions for dermatologists? How can dermatologists get better? What frustrates you most about them? And they're going to share that research with dermatologists and try to change the way that they work completely so that as patients with acne or with any skincare condition, we can actually get answers to our questions and speak with people who are interested in helping us and not just interested in the money. I saw 12 dermatologists before I found my current dermatologist, and I've even seen about 10 after my current dermatologist because I always like to get a second opinion. My dermatologist is Sonia Badrisha Banshal, and I drive all the way out to San Ramon to go see her because she is amazing. And she specializes in skincare, but in acne as well. And she actually specializes in acne for people who have pigmentation or people with colored skin who have a lot of those problems. And even though I don't have that kind of skin, I definitely have a lot of acne, but what I love about her is that she does help me. She's so knowledgeable and she's constantly learning. And she doesn't try to rush me through. Some dermatologists, it's like it's all about the money. You sit down and you want to ask them questions, but you feel like you're being rushed, you're being pushed. You don't feel like you're getting the answers that you need, and you almost feel intimidated. There's those dermatologists that you're scared to ask them a question, but she's totally open and she listens to everything I say. So I love her to death, but it wasn't until I found her that I realized how bad the other 10 and 11 dermatologists had been in my past. I think that that's something really important as a dermatologist who listens. Because I went to her, I've told previous dermatologists, hey, I've noticed when I eat certain foods, I don't tend to feel as good and my skin seems to break out more. And they would all look at me and balk at me and be like, oh, acne has absolutely no relation to what you eat, so don't even worry about that. Here's a prescription. It's going to cost you $150. You can buy the one in my office, pay me lots of money, and yeah, that's all. Come back in 2 weeks. I'm just like, hold up. With Dr. Badrisha, when I went to her, she felt more approachable, and I actually told her, I've been told that it's not true, but I've personally been seeing differences in my skin depending on what I eat. And she actually listened to me. She said it's not been scientifically proven. She put that out there, but she said, if you notice something about your skin, tell me about it. And maybe your body works differently. Maybe we can try to work through that. She said that she's had other patients who have noticed that eating dairy or eating, certain greasy foods can cause that. And she said, even though it's not medically proven, a lot of people notice things like that. And it's about taking time to learn your body. And she actually gave me steps on to how to, test my body for that kind of thing. She said, cut out something for a certain amount of time, write down your progress, and reintroduce it. And we'll look at your notes together on what happened. And she was encouraging me. She wasn't even making money off of selling a prescription for that. She was encouraging me to do something good for myself, which is why I ended up going dairy-free and trying to go gluten-free and all that kind of things and actually seeing progress in my skin. So a dermatologist who listens to what you have to say, even if it's off the wall, that's a good thing. A dermatologist should never tell you that you're stupid or treat you like you're stupid for asking a legitimate question. Something else that's really important about a doctor is someone who knows your medical history. I went to Dr. Becker, who's also in the East Bay, and he's amazing. I love him to death, and this was quite a few years ago. But one time I wanted to make an appointment with him. He wasn't available, so his assistant, or not his assistant, but the other person that he was working with at that time was there. And I don't want to say her name. And so I was telling her, well, this is what I've used, this is what works, this is what doesn't. I was telling her about my skin and my struggles, and she said, okay, I'm gonna put you on this prescription. And she said it was tetracycline. And I said, well, I've actually already been on tetracycline and it hasn't really worked for me. I noticed a little bit of improvement, but it actually kind of made me feel uneasy about my stomach, and it created more side effects than it did positive things. And she was just pushing, no, we gotta do that for you. No, we gotta do that for you. And I was like, hold up, does she not even see my medical history? If she would have taken 5 minutes to look at my patient chart, she would have seen that I'd been on tetracycline, minocycline, doxycycline. And it's like, what kind of a doctor doesn't even know what you've been on in the past? I think another good trait of a Another good trait is a dermatologist who will actually take photos to chart your progress. I try to take photos of my own acne, but a lot of times I do forget, because I have a busy life, everyone does. But a dermatologist who actually takes photos of you every single time you come in can actually show you your progress. You really just need a doctor that doesn't rush you. If a doctor is all about the money, then they're really not about your health care. Dermatologists get paid a lot more money for clients who want Botox or cosmetic surgery rather than patients who want acne. Because, that's just the way insurance works, and they just get paid a lot more money. And when you can see a doctor is trying to rush you through or trying to make it sound like you aren't important, that's really bad. You need a doctor who takes your time. And that's what I love about Sonia, is that even though she could be earning a ton more money with other patients, she sees those patients too, but she actually takes her time and she cares about me. And that's what you need in a dermatologist, is someone who's actually going to take their time to understand you and not make you feel rushed or inferior. And the very last really important thing for me is a doctor who also takes time to treat the emotional side of your skincare conditions. Because acne and other skincare issues are not just a problem. They're on our skin, they might be painful, but it's very emotional. And when doctors come in and they give you a medication, they're like, oh, it'll fix it, you still have emotional scarring. I personally feel like if kids never pointed out my acne when I was younger, I wouldn't have such a problem with it. I wouldn't be so insecure. I wouldn't feel the way I do about my acne. But because kids teased me and picked on me and called me freak of nature and called me pizza face, because that happened, I started to hate my acne and hate myself. And I feel like dermatologists, because I would just go in and they wouldn't even, they could see that I was depressed or uneasy, but they wouldn't even talk to me about that. They just hand me a prescription. And it's really important that a dermatologist takes the time to actually care about how you're feeling. Sometimes it's hard for a skincare professional or a dermatologist to know that if you're going through depression or bullying issues. But if you do open up to them about that, which you should, they should honestly take the time to care. And even if you don't open up to them, they should be asking you questions like, how do you feel when you're around friends? How do you feel when you're around family? Do you feel insecure about your acne? And really take the time to treat the side of you that might be hurting or that might be depressed or uneasy about your skin. For people who have cleared up all their acne, they still have those emotional scars. And a doctor should really take you through that process step by step and really hold your hand to try to make acne and skincare a better experience for you so you don't have that emotional fall through. And if you do want to have the chance to tell a lot of dermatologists, like hundreds who are going to read studies about what frustrates you about healthcare, what frustrates you about acne and things like that, then definitely go fill out the survey from Acne PSP. I will put a link for you, and I just think that's really, really important that we get our opinions out there and that as patients, we tell people what we need. Some of the things that I actually put in my survey when I was frustrated that dermatologists tell me that you'll grow out of it, because there's people that have adult acne and obviously they didn't grow out of it. Obviously it can last a long time. I also told them exactly what I was struggling with my acne and what I thought that dermatologists should change as a whole, specifically treating the emotional side of acne or skincare conditions. I really do ask you to try to help change the way that doctors treat me and you and everyone else by filling out that survey. It's something that literally takes 5 minutes, and I think that it's actually something that could change the way that doctors take care of their patients for years and years to come. They're also giving away an iPad. I saw it on their website. I am not affiliated with Acne PSP. I am not paid by them. I am just doing this because I saw this survey. It's something that I'm passionate about. I saw that they're giving away free iPads, and if you want a chance to win them, you can. I don't know all the details, but I know that they're having some sort of art contest. So if you're an artist, I'm definitely not, but if you're an artist, you can draw or create something to help share your story about acne or acne awareness or something like that. Again, it's not my contest. I'm not affiliated with them, so I don't know the details, but I will put all the links below. So if you're an artist or if you want to be an artist, be sure to share your art to help them and win an iPad or something. And whether or not you want to enter the art contest, be sure to fill out that survey. Even if you don't have acne, whether you had it now, whether you've had it before and don't anymore, whether you've never had it, or even if it's another skincare condition, be sure to share your experience with skincare providers and what you think they can do to better themselves. Because the more we as patients speak up, the more information there will be, which means the more that the ones who want to can actually listen. So I love you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it's so long, but I would love to read the comments about what you love about certain dermatologists, or what makes a good dermatologist, or what makes a bad dermatologist, or what makes a bad dermatologist, and just your experiences. So I love you guys so much. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. I will talk to you again soon, and then in another couple of videos for July Acne Awareness Month. So love you guys, and I cannot wait to talk to y'all soon. Love you guys. Bye.